I think this game looks beautiful. Alright, let's check out our options. Cross save because there was an old Valkyrie Revolution, and that one was for PS3, I believe. I've never played it, so I'm just giving it a shot from here on in. Let's go with English. Normal, of course.
Ragnite, a mysterious ore that emits an azure glow. It contains a magical energy known as mana. Its discovery brought prosperity to the masses, thanks to a select few who could wield its power through alchemy. In due time, the mana engine, an alchemic device that uses Ragnite as fuel, was invented in Europa. The processing of mana itself became an industry, allowing the masses to access alchemy and sparking a revolution. This Azure Revolution transformed Europa. As the demand for Ragnite grew, so too did the conflict between countries. Thus began the Age of Imperialism, in which countries would expand their borders through aggressive military action. The revolution transformed mankind's history into one of endless war over the azure mineral.
Where do I come in?
The Kingdom of Jutland, September 15th, 1954, EC. On this day 100 years ago, the European Liberation War that shook the country came to an end. Elsinore, the capital of Jutland, is lively in celebration for the centennial anniversary of the country's freedom.
At least the loading screens, I wouldn't say how long. Pretty good. Pretty sure that's dealing with the game that came before.
Meanwhile, in a grove far away from the bustling city, two people from the Institute of Alchemy stand before a grave.
I'd like to know the truth, Professor.
The truth? What of?
I've been researching the Liberation War for a long time, and after going through the records, I've begun to have some doubts. Like, did the traitors really commit treason?
The Elsinore trials have ruled it as such. The history books paint a similar picture, too.
I've seen the court records written by Lord Donovan Lindegard. The 5 traitors conspired to thrust Jutland into war for self-interest. They incited the citizenry to rise up, leading to the death of thousands. But is it even possible to start a war through personal greed alone? That conflict is now referred to as the Liberation War. The name speaks for itself. Doesn't the country as we know it exist exactly because they rose to action? Professor, you come from a line of instructors that spans 5 generations, all of whom taught at the Institute. And the time of your great-great-grandmother's tenure is of particular interest. I've heard that Princess Ophelia and the leader of the traitors, Amlet Gronkaer, were classmates and her pupils. Have you heard anything from your family about that period? How did the traitors feel? What did they think? Or why did they lead this country down the path of war? If there's some hidden truth, we should share it with the world. I've looked through a lot of historical documents and research papers regarding the traitors. I've reviewed historical facts and researched them time and again. And I've concluded that there's an important fact that remains hidden about the traitors.
And that would be?
I haven't gotten that far yet. Still, I don't believe that the traitors started a war for selfish reasons. Jutland won the war and underwent a massive growth. The fact that they laid the foundation for it should be ample reason why we shouldn't think of them as criminals. If I may be so bold, I even think the honor of those 5 should be restored.
That is quite a bold notion.
But you know the truth.
There's no need to restore their honor.
Then do you accept the contents of that trial, Professor?
They didn't want to restore their honor. They wanted to watch over this area. That was their only request.
Huh?
It was for that reason they accepted the brand of traitor and the penalty of death that accompanied it. Their only wish was for all 5 of them to rest here in this land. Still, the people couldn't forgive them.
But it's clear that their request has been granted. Why is that?
It was done out of love. A complex one at that.
You have heard something then, haven't you? Please, you have to tell me, Professor.
A pretty good story. Oh shit.
What I'm about to discuss, as you've surmised, this is a truth that's been passed down by my family, starting with my great-great-grandmother. Listen to it in its entirety, and then decide for yourself if this is a tale that should be shared with the world.
Almost made me cry a little bit. Reminds me of that anime, Akame Got Killed.
October 4th, 1853, EC. The region of Molde, where we stand now, became the first battleground in the war between Jutland and Ruse. Jutland's anti-Valkyria squad challenged the Rusi Empire. They were known as the Vannergend, and their commanding officer, Amlet Gronkaer, was one of the traitors.
Hey, Helena. That racket you've been making is getting on my nerves.
Huh? I'm just, trembling with excitement.
Looks like we've got a tough one over here. I expect great things from you, Private Anderson.
You can count on me.
I must be excited too. That's why I can't stop trembling.
You're just scared.
You're right.
You ought to be following my example, little boy Bloom. I am the very paragon of vitality, vivacity, and virility.
I'm surrounded by children. War's about to break out and you act as if you don't have a care in the world.
Excuse me? Miss Bridget, surely you're not including me with the rest of this ragtag rabble.
You're the brattiest one here, Isaac.
You're quiet as always, Tilda.
You're pretty calm yourself, Bridget, even though the enemy is practically within reach.
That I am. Strangely so. Once the battle starts, though, who knows what'll happen. I've been waiting for the day to take revenge on the Empire. I'll give no quarter.
Well, we have been pushed around a lot by the Rucks. Everyone has some grudge against them, big or small.
The old lady down the street from us died the other day. They couldn't find any medicine for her in time.
She was so nice.
God, this is unacceptable.
As if we'll let an economic blockade kill us. If we're gonna die, we'll go out with a bang.
Just so. "'Twas to save my people from such a regrettable fate, so far as I am able, that I have taken up the sword alongside you. We must break free from the clutches of imperialism, and put an end to this unjustly imposed embargo. Amlet Gronkair.
Yes?
I must say, I truly am glad to have joined this unit, for it has attuned me more closely to the will of my people.
Lieutenant Villefort.
Yes, sir.
Have the princess stand down.
Beg pardon? I still have matters to discuss with you.
Bitch, you need to hide.
Must you always speak so obstinately? Even to your...
Come, Your Highness.
Godot.
Princess, when your commanding officer says stand down, you stand down. You're not students anymore.
Helena!
Aw, come on! Fifi's just trying her bestest, you know?
You always take the princess's side, Sarah. Why don't you become her handmaiden?
How rude! What's with the attitude?
Doesn't seem like they've bolstered their numbers nearly as much as the report indicated.
Even if they had, we have our orders.
Of course.
Watch over the princess.
Understood. Sorry for the delay, Lieutenant Gronkair.
It started.
Sir, His Majesty decreed at 0752 to all citizens of Jutland the annulment of our alliance with the Ruzi Empire. He has declared we're entering a state of war against them.
Anti-Valkyria Squad, prepare
that
to
jacket.
commence operation. Our objective is to seize the outpost and take back our land from the Empire.
Everyone, please, lend me your ears. This is not just a battle, but the dawn of a war for our people's independence. May the blood of our own go unshed. And may we bring victory to Jutland, our country and home.
Jutland back then was in a state of poverty. The Ruzi Empire, who is in a long-standing alliance with our country, approached the other major powers of the world. Together, they launched a year-long economic embargo, which would later be known as the BRFH blockade.
BRFH. Brenland, Ruse, Franc, Hobstrom. Those four powerful empires had ceased all trade and commerce with our country. With the blockade in place, the livelihood of the Judish populace was strained by a lack of resources. Jutland went to war under those circumstances.
very detailed story.
Let's go.
Damn, look at that red one.
All right.
Forcing enemies will cause them to attack you. Make various actions to defeat the enemy. X to attack with a melee. Pull up the pallet. Guard, evade, attack, menu. Excuse me.
Let's do this.
Guard. Dodge. Alright, so apparently once I hit the X button, it combos itself.
Give you rocks.
Camera angle. Assist. I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, you can cancel your attack with circle by dodging. On the other hand, you cannot cancel it with a guard. So once you're attacking, that's it. That's odd.
Seems they don't know their place.
Let's end this. Who's next?
Let's begin the lesson.
Ooh, I like this.
Watch out! It's hot!
Spells and secondary weapons may trigger target to feel emotion.
Didn't have what it takes.
Who's next? All right. Give you rocks.
I gotta get used to X being attacked.
This'll be a good one. Sorry, pal.
Circles to run. Gotcha. Okay.
Finally, they bring out the big guns.
The enemy forces are slow to react. I wonder if they're still half asleep.
Private Helena Anderson, ready for action.
Take it down.
Fuck it up. Okay. Yeah, offense and defense. R2. There you go.
Enemy reinforcements sighted.
Let's do this.
Watch out! This
All right.
Let's do this.
All right.
This'll be a good one.
Watch out! Hot!
Get out of here! It's over!
It's damaged.
Alright, so I gotta remember R2 is lock on.
Where the hell are they coming from?
So they've finally taken the bait. Runner, send word to the motherland. Everything's proceeding according to His Imperial Majesty's designs.
There are several opinions about how the war started. One theory is that a desperate Jutland finally decided to mobilize, similar to a cornered animal. Another, that Jutland preemptively attacked due to intel that the Ruzi Empire was launching an armed invasion.
Alright, well the controls are pretty good except for that one little tidbit. I gotta get used to square being guard.
Please do not worry for my sake. Am I not a soldier too? I can see to my own safety.
Princess Ophelia.
Yo!
Audaciously.
His blades are crazy. Dude's like Voldo.
You're still royalty, aren't ya? No princess left behind, says I. And no soldier, too.
Guarding your highness is an order from our commanding officer. You can leave your protection to us.
Nay. Surely that would ill serve us all.
It's over.
You mean he's dead?
Hey, you alright there?
I'm still so inexperienced. But I can survive.
Nice.
Nay, I must. For my country, I will.
Fifi!
Your Highness, wait!
Alright, this bitch gonna make shit difficult now. Oh, I played her? Nice.
I'm quite alright. I can still fight.
Sorry.
In the name of justice!
Woo! Got ice.
You're so weak!
Ding ding!
Ooh.
I swear on my sword.
Hoorah! Take it all the way!
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
She has a faster recovery time. Oh shit. In self-defense. Get used to it.
Can you stand? Princess, can you stand?
Yes.
Alright, you got your first kill. Good girl. I'm proud of her.
There a problem, Godot?
No. The princess just won her first fight is all.
You okay there, Fifi? You look even paler than usual.
But of course, she's killed a man with her own two hands. Such is the way of war. However, if you intend to follow us further, you must grow inured to death. A friend as well as foe.
You really need to learn how to read the mood. Still, what you're saying is correct. For once. Your Highness, it's wonderful that you volunteered for your country. But if I may be frank, you're a liability. No matter how compatible you are with Ragnite, that has no bearing on your qualifications to be a soldier in the field. At this rate, someone will die protecting you.
Tell her how it is.
Everyone, I apologize for this disturbance. I am quite all right now. I'm fine. Please forgive my lapse in judgment. Rest assured it will be my last.
Fifi.
Amlet. I defer to your authority. Please grant me leave to continue fulfilling my soldierly duties.
You got this?
Yes, sir.
Then prove it.
Kill more.
That work for the rest of you? We've taken care of most of their monotech, so let's finish this.
Damn. Whoever did his voice
King
did a
of
great
Love has
job.
never experienced the likes of this.
And this is true.
I am the princess. I am a soldier. Defender of the people, protector of the realm.
Don't think too much of yourself, princess. Alright, so this is where we use magic.
Alright.
I
did it, Helena!
Over and done. Show's over. Let's end this.
Who's next?
Next.
We get over there.
Show's over. Over and done.
All right. Push through.
I am far too lordly to lose. Child's play.
All right.
Show's over. To lose.
This dude's blades are sick.
Over and done.
All right.
You're gonna see me do attack cancels a lot. Fucking giraffe and shit. Going up against a giraffe. Let me guess, fire.
That's the enemy? What a nightmare. To think my unit's been routed by such paltry numbers. They don't even amount to a single platoon.
This looks like something out of a bad dream.
I think such heavy mono weaponry exists.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall, right? Right?
I'll take it on. Bring it!
Hamlet!
Balthus. Target the tank and take it down.
Yo, you didn't teach me how to use a gun yet or magic. Oh. There it goes.
Keep an eye on them.
The Empire's might!
Okay, time is paused in this mode. Oh, finally, alright.
Let's end this!
Give it my
all! Oh!
Keep an eye on them.
Numbers are rising! Constant vigilance!
Back away. Wait, how did I get hit?
Evasive action! Power comes from within.
Keep an eye on them.
You are not alone! What's the big idea? This is awesome! Let us dance!
Shit. You pull Dark Souls and cut the tail off. Nope. Ah, the dodging system changed because I'm locked on.
This stinks!
This is fire. Shockwave.
Keep an eye on them.
There we go.
Burn them all!
Get to us!
Keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on damage.
Alright, cool, we got that one leg.
Hey, come on, go away!
Go after the head. I gotta take this shit out quick. Alright, no damage, just shock. Get him!
Give you rocks.
Let's go! In the name of justice!
This day is ours.
Let's go! Run!
I'll give it my all.
Constant vigilance!
Shit, I got time to run over there. Oh shit. Alright, they're getting annoying.
Keep an eye on him.
What's the big idea? Constant vigilance.
Keep an eye on them. Wipe them out.
How about this?
Got him. Get his head!
Yep, let's go. Taste my blade. Yep, let's go.
Get lost. Keep an eye on them.
Alright, I'm liking the battle system. B rank, eh? Damn, how fast they wanted me to do it.
Haven't hit my prime yet. Haven't hit my prime yet.
I like the battle system.
We did it! 'Twas a smashing success. Well done, me.
Then some crazy shit comes out.
Hey, they're running away!
Don't bother. The rear guard will take care of it.
True. Our mission is to gain control of the area. Suffice it to say, we've accomplished just that.
Commander.
What just happened?
The hell's he doing now?
First Sergeant Ramadal, you're in command. I'm going after him.
I am coming with you.
Oh, he's going after that dude.
Damn it all. His Majesty will never forgive me for this humiliation.
Your Excellency, the enemy!
What the hell? Wait, you're the... You fool! Do you have any idea what you're doing? You have brought the wrath of the entire Ruzi Empire upon you!
Where's Maria?
What?
I know exactly what I'm doing. You're Balthus Grippenberg. One of Ruse's 4 Grand Generals. We knew you'd be here. It's why we planned this op. To kill you.
Me? Ha! Well, I do feel honored. But if you kill me now, your last chance at brokering a peace dies with me. Or do you really plan to take my life, even if it drags your whole country into war?
I don't know, dude. If that was his girl or his sister.
Have you lost your mind?
Dead.
I won't ask you again. Where is Miss Maria? 10 years ago, you and your Emperor came here, to Molda. I know you took her. You took her. And you...
Holy shit! Are you serious?
Killed this
All
dude.
this over one woman? Do you realize just how many people are going to die because of you? Ah, but you do know, don't you? You're a piece of work. You're completely insane!
You don't even remember.
That's right. You wanted to know about your little wench. Maria. Maria, huh? If I recall, one of my mistresses. She was a real nympho, that one. She was a hell of a slut.
That's fine. It doesn't matter anyhow. I remember. I'll never forget what you Rux did to us.
Oh, now they know the truth. Damn, that was... Wow.
What were you just talking about?
None of your business.
That was their commander.
Our mission was to capture the base. We had already won. Yet you killed this man. In cold blood. He was a Grand General, yes, but by what right did you take his life?
None of your business.
Answer me, Amlet Grunkhair.
You wanna fight me, bitch?
Amlet!
Leave him be. He had every right to kill him.
Good work, Am.
Damn. That dude's cool as shit. This game is pretty interesting, even though we're like 20 minutes in. 40 minutes actually.
Confirm it once more. Is it true that Jutland has attacked?
Yes, Your Excellency.
Wonderful. We can finally deal with the Jutes as we please.
And Balthus?
He was preparing to engage the enemy when we left. I believe we should get more information soon.
Your Majesty, forgive my intrusion, sire.
If it isn't the envoy.
Hail, Emperor Claudius, and well met. I, Lord Donovan Lindegard of Jutland, hope to find you in good health.
What is it? You seem in great haste.
Moments ago, I received grave tidings. The alliance between our nations has been severed by a declaration of war.
We already have knowledge of this news.
Indeed? As expected of His Majesty.
Our Empire's treasured outpost was attacked.
Can it be? That once contested land was a symbol of peace.
Correct. We shall, therefore, answer the kingdom in kind.
Words can't convey my regret. As a diplomat, my purpose is to build a bridge between our countries, a bridge now burnt. My labors to subdue talk of war, so that not a drop of Judish blood must spill. One foolish act brings it all to naught. Since it has come to this, I will return at once and put an end to this wretched war.
Your path shall be a harrowed one. Begone.
Thank you for your leave, sire. Now I must hurry back home. Farewell.
He don't give a shit if he dies.
We now at last have cause to strike at Jutland.
Our forces await your orders, sire.
I hate these dudes already.
It is reported that the news of Balthus's death reached the Empire after Lord Lindegard returned to his country.
Extra! Extra! Read all about it!
News that the country had
My
reclaimed
wife.
territory brought joy to the normally quiet lives of its citizens. However,
Good morning,
this
sweetie.
uplifting atmosphere and the events that led to the war
So,
were
my favorite
carefully
cheerleader is always here watching me.
5 traitors.
Great game, babe. Pretty much got this for you. You'll love it. Awesome story. And to everyone else who's watching, hello. We're playing Valkyrie Revolution. Really awesome. There was a game that came before. I never played it. Just heard about it, so I decided to pick this one up. I like it.
Yo! Look who's here! Today's MVP.
Just like old times. AM.
Oh, his real crew.
Hasn't changed a bit.
Well, shall we begin?
This dab motherfucker in the suit over here.
It's good to be back in our palace.
To today's victory.
Cheers!
Oh, they were like little kids growing up there, I think.
Ah, delish. Nothing like good wine and great company. Just like I keep telling you guys, Lady Luck is on our side.
Yes, Lady Luck.
I was wrong, Am. Like you and Saul said, war's our best bet.
The public supports the war, and the opposing factions are being pushed back. Things have been set into motion.
Right. No stopping now. Balthus didn't remember what he did to us.
What? Hey, you're joking, right? After the shit he pulled?
That can't be. He killed so many people. How could anyone forget so much bloodshed?
It simply shows that a small incident like that was an everyday occurrence for them.
Whoa, whoa, the hell you mean small incident?
Still, we've accomplished one part of our revenge. There is something that bothers me, though, Am.
What's that?
Okay, Austin, so
after you killed Balthus,
there's two types of gameplay for this. You have the
so they saw you?
The usual what some of us are used to, where you hack and slash, and you got the secondary part,
And I guess that's fine.
like many other games, where
just in case.
the battle will pause around you, and you get to create certain actions.
That's one down.
So it's two parts to it. One thing I do not like,
Winter for this war.
when you make one attack,
and take revenge on the Emperor.
it's actually
Maria should be with him.
a full 3 attacks, so you have to cancel out your attack to stop at one
I
slash.
can't wait to see her again.
Yeah,
By the way, Emlet,
I'm pretty sure, yes, other people told me that, but this one is different. It's a little bit different. I'm used to turn-based, but I really like this too, so they implemented a really good system. And game has short load times, so it's really good, really good. And you pick up on it so fast. Just doing the whole gameplay story mode.
First Lieutenant Amlet Gronker, in light of your faithful service, I hereby promote you to the rank of Captain.
Your Majesty.
You also have my gratitude for bringing my daughter safely home.
Basically, they killed his girl, like his wife or something, so
Princess Ophelia showed great
forget the country. He's just getting his own revenge, which he solely deserves.
Loyal subjects, you have served your country well. That province once belonged to the kingdom. Reclaiming it is a benefit to us all, and a change for the better. There may be hard times ahead, but I have hope that our nation will continue to progress forward.
But nonetheless, it's really good.
Keep the light of Jutland bright!
Father, I wish to say something as well. My
I love her
beloved people of
attacks.
Jutland. For the first time in my life, my mettle was tempered in the flames of battle. It was an experience I can scarcely put into words.
She still got the blood on her sword.
Reminding myself of why we fought did I survive. 'Twas for you that my countrymen achieved this victory. My eyes have been opened to the horrors of war. But we have languished under the Emperor's embargo for far too long. No longer could I stand idly by watching our kingdom lapse deeper into exhausting destitution. Thus, I chose to act. And put myself in the front lines. I will continue to fight for Jutland, my beloved country. But for that to happen, we need the help of our military. Our parliament uniting the
I love the weapon design in this game. It's very
proletariat supporting the industry.
God Eater.
Our press
Very
giving
God
voice
Eater.
to the populace. And all the citizens of the nation working together till the end of the war and the prosperity of Jutland. I will keep fighting at the vanguard, dreaming of that day.
Nice speech, Princess. That's easier dreamt than done.
Yes, but her presence alone will help sway the public in favor of the war.
Your Highness.
Godot?
Why, look who it is. Good day to you.
Of course you're here.
My, aren't you saucy? I am the princess's lady-in-waiting, after all.
Is something the matter, Godot?
Meaning you're
Princess,
useless.
might I have a word with you? In private.
I'd advise against that, milady. He may be my older brother, but to hold privy council alone with a man? Oh, the scandal.
Please, Miss Ophelia.
Excuse us, Miranda.
Oh, you don't need to apologize to me. This would-be Romeo is the one overstepping his bounds. Besides, I'm only pulling his leg.
Just go. My time is very limited.
Yes, yes.
I like her.
Princess, about Amlet.
But hey,
Did you learn something?
Story.
Not a great deal, I'm afraid. All I
is
can learn about his
important.
life before the Institute is that his adopted parents passed away. Nothing more. He has no past.
What do you suppose that means?
When he struck down Balthus, he said, "I'll never forget what you Rux did to us." He's hiding something. Of this I am certain. And I fear whatever that may be will betray us all. I'm sure further investigation will yield the truth. I'll continue looking into him. Good day,
Oh, I think that was his sister.
Amlet. Who are you, really?
We all know fighting is essential, but storytelling, it's all about the story. Need good story.
Bring you news of weal or woe?
Yo, what the hell?
Brenlin's unit has been decimated. Everything is as you have commanded.
Oh
Good.
shit.
On to the next step, Reaper.
Oh shit. Yes. I would enjoy fighting her. Had to save the game just now. So when it cuts out like that, it's a game save.
Next is Ipsaria.
The Ragnite capital of the world. Sounds like fun, yeah?
Ipsaria was once the leading country in Ragnite production for Europa. Originally, Ruse was lacking in both natural resources and national power, not unlike Jutland. But after seizing Ipsaria, Ruse exploited those resources to become a global power while toying with the existing ones. In a manner of speaking, Ipsaria is the heart of the Ruse Empire. We will have Jutland take it. Our presently destitute country should be rejuvenated by gaining control of the Ragnite.
Which in turn means weakening Ruse.
You magnificent bastard.
Look who's talking. Have you seen your suit?
Once we get our hands on all that Ragnite, my company's net worth is gonna skyrocket.
You wouldn't be the only one to profit.
I
If current
figured.
issues like
He's the
inflation or
business
supply
dude.
shortages are resolved, naturally...
The people of Jutland will see the war as a success, just like we want.
Violet, are any Grand Generals stationed in Ipsaria?
No.
And how do the people of Ipsaria feel about Ruse's occupation?
To hear my business partners tell it, they don't think too kindly of their Imperial occupiers. After Ruse invaded and took control, the Emperor didn't waste any time cleaning house. Executed the entire royal family along with any loyalists.
That sounds like something Claudius would do.
Still, the effect was instantaneous. There are hardly any dissenting opinions against Ruse there since they fear military oppression.
Doesn't mean their dissatisfaction isn't simmering under the surface. Guess that's where I come in. Got it. We'll distribute an anonymous flyer. A manifesto from resistance forces trying to shed a light on Ruse's crimes and restore honor to their late king.
Straight up sedition. And I thought I was the bastard here.
I take that as a compliment.
Stir up Ipsaria and lay the groundwork, making them more accepting of Jutland. It's a solid idea.
You can leave the distribution of the flyers to me.
Please continue the operation within Jutland as well.
More rabble-rousing? We already threw fuel on that fire.
We'll do it as much as we can. A war effort's only as strong as the citizens who support it.
Precisely. Amlet, make sure to pay attention to the citizens when you walk around town.
All right.
Gauge public opinion toward the war by their attitude toward the commander
That means
of the
I'm
elite
up.
unit. And again, be amicable.
That's rich, coming from you.
Got it. Good. That concludes today's agenda.
Well then, meeting adjourned.
It's about to get real busy around here.
Alright, so pay attention to the people. Alright, this should be interesting.
It's a beautiful sunset. We can't help but come here, can we? This used to be our favorite spot.
Yeah.
I have an idea, Am. What do you say we go grab a drink afterward?
I'd rather just get back to headquarters.
Oh, come on. A few rounds wouldn't hurt.
We don't need anyone getting suspicious of me. Besides, I need to put together a plan to free Ipsaria.
What an annoyingly flawless response. Well, come join me next time. We haven't gone drinking in a while with just the two of us. Even you need to unwind at some point.
Sure.
I'll hold you to it. You just gave me your word. You're a rare breed of man, Am. The kind that doesn't pass out when they go drinking with me. I won't let you get away so easily. Well then, I'll see you around.
All right, everyone, let's head back home.
Oh, I think... Okay, they weren't related. They're orphans. And she was like the nun, the caretaker. Oh yeah, that's pretty fucked up too. And now we are dead. And she's telling the story.
Oh, it seems a letter has arrived.
While I was standing there.
This is a true story.
I can understand that soldiers died during war. However, according to your story, Professor, Amlet the traitor went out of his way to kill one of the Empire's grand generals. Why did he go to such lengths?
There's a reason behind his actions, as well as why this grave was built as the traders had requested. It could all be seen through the actions of the princess after she had witnessed him kill the Grand General.
Why don't we catch our breath?
Nay, I will carry on.
Oh, new skills.
Commencing operation. In the name of Jetland.
She's so freaking fast. Okay, so she's using ice. She's like Lady Esda from Kill la Kill. Coming a kill. If the shield is up in the left hand, move to the right. Come on. Water. Hit him with another one. Wind. Ha! Nice. That's pretty much the main mechanics of the game, which I think is really cool.
You mustn't push yourself too hard.
Our next operation approaches. I must prove myself by then. During our first mission, I was not but a burden. I wished for my mind to be as well honed as this blade. Only then will my soul know peace.
Are you referring to the soldier you slayed?
My dreams have been haunted by that moment. That, however, is because I knew so little of combat. One who mourns the death of an enemy has no place in war. Because I have declared to my people that I will continue to stand at the front lines, I cannot allow my heart to falter.
They say to pity a starving, dying animal is to show great empathy. But to show great empathy means to put yourself at risk. Wild animals do not worry for other wild animals. To them, life is the never-ending struggle to survive, to find food. It's the same for us on the battlefield. There's no room for empathy.
'Tis a harsh world we live in.
Indeed it is.
From the palace terrace, everything looks black and white.
That's why you picked up the sword, Your Highness. Because you have a responsibility, both as a citizen and as royalty.
Just so.
I wouldn't want you to lose your emotional investment in all this.
Nor would I. Yet that is precisely why I worry about Amlet.
I've pored over countless records, but there is nothing on him prior to his adoption. The lack of information on him is highly unusual.
The fact that he was adopted.
During your time at the Institute?
Not at all. He never was the type to talk about his past. Perhaps I will ask the professor.
Professor?
Our former teacher. I am certain she would...
Your Highness! Finally, I found you. Don't you know how troublesome it is when you go out without telling me where?
She needed a quiet place to practice her swordsmanship. Can't get any training done with you bothering her. Had we told you, you would just follow along and pester us here. Like you're doing now.
Oh, hush. Now, milady. Let's return to the palace. I'll train you myself if you please. I've wielded a sword against my nagging brother many a time, so I'm confident in my skills. In fact, I'm positive your training would go better with me.
Absolutely not. You never hold back. Or something to happen to the princess.
I never held back against you because you're my brother. If that wasn't obvious, it's no wonder you can't find love, despite sharing some of my good looks.
Oh, so she could be his ass.
You two are thick as thieves as always.
Is that how it seems?
Indeed. I already envied your kinship. But the bond you both share really is something special.
Huh.
What kind of sibling would you wish for, Princess? A kind and caring big sister? Or a rambunctious little brother?
Let me see. Either way, I certainly would be content. But if I had to choose, I'd prefer an elder brother. One on whom I could always rely. Someone like Adele, for instance.
You are too kind, Princess.
Oh, is that... Are you blushing?
We should return to headquarters. It's nearly time to discuss our next operation.
Already? I was so engaged in our practice, I suppose I lost track of the hour. Let us go then. Good day to you, Miranda.
Guess my big brother's got a soft spot after all.
What's your business? Alright, so I learned something new in the combat system. Blocking in a certain direction. And attacking from another.
Then allow me to continue.
What about us, girl?
Even the young individuals who would later be branded as traitors, each had a place to call their home. Fried Eriksson was a columnist who earned his acclaim by often contributing to famous newspapers. His provocative pieces stimulated patriotism in people and led the citizenry of Jutland toward jingoistic tendencies.
Oh, so now you're gonna talk about them as individuals.
Basil Sabanci inherited his adoptive father's company and factory. Through hard work, he solidified his position in the Ragnite industry and used his resources to support Jutland's forces.
Clothing designer. Oh, look at her boots. Pretty cool. Her boobs.
Violet Sand was in military intelligence, although no detailed records of her remain. She had infiltrated and gathered intel on not only the Ruzi Empire, but various other world powers all by herself.
Spy.
The facts surrounding her only came to light in recent years due to more in-depth investigation and research techniques. Solomon Kallenberg, a prominent member of Jutland's parliament, was said to be the brains behind the traitors. A capable and elegant man from an affluent family, his reputation was renowned in political and social circles. He thrust himself into politics, suppressed the non-radical factions of Parliament, and allowed the war to continue. Amlet Gronkir's facade is well documented through his victorious achievements during the war. The young hero who led the anti-Valkyria squad. Without him, the Liberation War would not have been won. As you can see, they all have different facets. Knowing each one will bring us closer to the truth behind the traitors.
Nice.
Alright, I'm rooting for you. Okay, their goods will change. Okay, see things around them change. Okay, gotcha.
Welcome.
Have a good one. Come on in.
Ooh. Oh, I gotta get this stuff? Oh. Let's see what they have now. Okay. I'm gonna hope I don't have this coat already. Nope, standard issue. Alright, I got it. All standard issue, so don't need it.
Come back anytime.
Hey, Captain.
How are you? What's up? Welcome.
Alright, gravity, earth, wind, more wind, ice, healing, fire. I want to check this gravity out.
Come again.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the part where I have free DLC on this game. So...
What's the matter? My apologies.
Yeah.
Terribly sorry. Well done.
Alright, these are my DLC stuff. Gotta collect them all. Alright, we got everything we need.
Need
hey,
something?
legs.
What's the matter?
Alright, so I guess I can't go anywhere else from here. Basil's factory.
Yo.
The fashionista.
Hell yeah.
Yes, we do research and development into our swords. There you go. And guns.
What do you want?
All right. All right, this is what I got on my palette. I'm gonna put gravity. I only have one. High performance. A new gun. Yep. Smoke screen. Haha, upgrades. Excuse me. Alright. Put fire in my sword. Pierce. Damn. What I want to put in the sword, they're not gonna let me. Ooh, rocket launcher. Yeah, and I don't have enough, I don't have that much money, so I'm gonna hold off on that. Upgrade. Oh, it's only for certain people. Alright. In the front, causing shooting.
How about this?
Alright. Okay, and I gotta make a sacrifice. You know what? Then got it. I'll do it.
Pretty good, yeah? See ya.
I wonder if I could talk to regular people around here.
What?
Alright, so I'm just a tad bit stronger than I was before.
What's the matter? Oh, what's this? We've got a new assignment.
Me too. What are you gonna eat? Enemies using alchemy. Corn pops or scrambled eggs with, huh? Go with the
Op details are as follows.
scrambled eggs with toast. A little bit more healthier. Way more healthier. Speaking of which, I'm going to take a short break. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back.
That is all. Dismissed.
So we're going to keep it running for here on, and we'll be right back. Oh, I love corn pops too, but Frosted Flakes is the ultimate. Let the milk get it a little bit soggy, and just devour it. Alright, now I get to change weapons and everything for everybody. Okay, now we're at the heart of the game. Okay, Ice Girl. You will be healer. Yeah, I know you think it's disgusting, but it's fact that it tastes better because it's much more sweeter. And I don't like cereal cutting the roof of my mouth. I'm too old for that shit. Oh, unequipped ones. Alright, so everyone is as they are. We're going to take a short break, but we're going to keep right here. Who's this beautiful face I see? Face of an angel. My angel, that's all I know. Xbox isn't there for them to play, and I put the new TV. I put the PlayStation here. And this is my green screen. This is my green screen. Yeah, but so like, do you have Skype on your phone? No, right? Yeah. Well, if you ever, get it, you could, watch the kids over there. They could watch you and everything, But, yeah, to stack everything up because we're getting new furniture for the room tomorrow. So we have to move everything in here. I finally threw out the... No, not those couches. I wish I could bring it back.
That happened to me before, but it happened to me before. It just weird. Wait, what are you saying?
Technically. You are.
Technically, I am not.
Do you speak Spanish? Do they speak Spanish?
Yeah.
You are Mexican. That is it.
No, not at all. I speak Spanish because I have Spanish from Spain. Mexicans are their own.
Oh boy, Spain my ass. You guys are from fucking backwater New Jersey. I want to show you something. I don't know what it was. I want to show you something. Erica! I'm losing my memory. Still remember me? Remember what matters.
Do people know my hair is braided? Tara.
That's a no.
I know, right? I'm surprised you let her.
Did you say anything?
Huh?
Did she say anything funny?
What do you mean?
Just anything.
She tried. But
What do you think she tried?
she tried to say funny stuff, but it hurt really bad. It's like you try to say funny stuff isn't working because then you're not focusing on what you have to do and you make a mistake. So that just makes it worse. Oh, and I forgot. When are you coming?
Probably when you come back from camp.
Ooh.
Excited about camp?
Half of the time. Maybe this or that. But you know what's the coolest part? My phosphorus is at a 3.
That's awesome.
Did you watch that anime I told you?
My Hero Academia?
Oh yeah, you weren't feeling like that. Look, Erica, a shelf.
You actually put up a shelf? Wow.
Yes, I put up a shelf. Eventually, I will make another one. We used to make this stuff all the time at old place. We used to make shelves and cabinets and all that stuff.
So you're a woodman? Woodcrafter?
I'm a crafter. Because that's all you need to. Because once you put up a shelf, that's instantly what you are, a crafter. Yep, you're a carpenter. It's the same thing. Yes, once you put up a shelf, you are a carpenter. Because, you know, that's what the instructions say.
Now you're close to Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Play the game, turn it on, and then go play it in a room. You're gonna just try it. Huh? Turn on the...
Yeah, I was like, dude, be careful, because you know how they play stupid games. And everything he was telling me, it just like wasn't adding up right. I'm like, so this girl you was with over here, you moved over there, and now some other guy's talking to her, and now she's torn between both of you. And I'm like, yo, dude, it's Dominican. It's not gonna play out. This is the first Dominican girl that's ever spoken to him. She's a good-looking girl. She's tall and all this and that. And it's like, I guess he's like, no, I gotta hang on to this. And I was like, dude, I don't know. She's not gonna listen to me, so it's whatever. You might give advice.
Exactly. No matter what you say, that means still love or whatever.
What do you mean? I'm just some stupid gang member. So cute. That little pug. You're the little blue pug. I want to bite your face. I want to bite your chin. So pretty. No, I'm in the upstairs loft. Yeah. I have to walk around the Angel's drinking fountain and lay on this solid gold couch made of cheap velvet fabric. So what's going on with you? Who's bothering you on Facebook? Oh my, Erica, I know everything already. I already know everything. Just you know what's so funny, Erica? A lot of the things you would think, like, when she tells you about this stuff, you instantly think she's lying, right? Right? Wasn't a lie at all. None of it's a lie. None of it. Everything she said was true. Because she showed me the proof. She showed me the proof. And this kid is a complete scumbag. Like, he's a fucking ass.
He's not really that bad. I'm like, okay, whatever. And I just cut that shit off. Because you can't see what scumbag fucking kids are. Then I just want to make.
But here's the thing. She likes the attention because she don't fucking get it. But what we were recently talking about, and I found this very funny. The gunner's husband, the weirdo guy. Huh? What did you say? Your mother. So apparently he was talking to some really hot girl, like tall, goth, thick girl, really cute looking chick. And apparently, remember, he doesn't live with Gunner anymore. She kicked him out. He has to rent a room. She was like, fuck you. And she's fucking with some other dude in the scene that's basically his friend. Kicked him out, moved that dude in, made him get the apartment. She made her husband get the apartment and kicked him out. And now, there's a fly or a beetle. What the fuck? Anyway, so then he's like, you know what? I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna talking to some girl who actually, I'm on the phone, who talking to a girl that actually likes him for him, who he is. Gunner found out. And I was like, oh, somebody cares about you? No. No. she's like, I'm gonna be like, he had pictures of him and the girl posted up, hanging out, pictures of both of them together. Apparently Gunnar told him take all of that shit down. Put the pictures of her back up. I don't see no fucking shit like that. She just went off on him about talking to this girl. Now if you look at her page, it says nothing like that. It shows her with the other dude. The girl was like, I don't want to be part of this whatever the fuck drama thing this is going on. Yeah, I was like, that's your wife and she dumped you, but yeah, I like you for who you are and I want to be with you. I don't know what's the issue here. So then Gunnar apparently messaged this girl, hung out with her, and made friends with her. So friends, Erica. Now, associate, remember the shit she tried to do with you? Oh, let's hang out. She apparently, that with her. And there's a picture now of her and a bunch of other girls standing there with Gunnar and blah, blah, blah. So it's like, wow. So anything he has towards him, see, she did her usual strategy, bullshit strategy. Like, I don't care for the dude. I really don't care for him. He was never...
He's not the real scumbag.
Yeah, he was never mean to me. I was always suspicious of him. He was never actually mean to me. Yeah, he was always actually really nice to me. Other than the fact that he's trying to do me in my butt, that's not happening. But he was always really nice to me. So, I don't like when people try to emotionally play with people like that and fuck with people on that sort of level. I don't give a fuck who you are. So, that's what she's like always doing to him and shit like that. Like, making that dude like mad fucking... This is the person who you have kids with and you are married to and stuff like that. Like, you were in a shelter. You guys were in a shelter to fuck together. Like, thick and thin, and you were together. And how do you do some shit like that? Like, how do you live with yourself?
Yeah.
I don't really understand that.
Okay, what does this have to do with Genie and the twins?
Oh, I just thought it was funny to bring in. But yeah, the twins, oh no, well the funny thing with them is like, everything she said, I was like mad suspicious, so I'm like, But then I was piecing together things that happened in the past around when we were around them, of how obnoxious one of them is, and what she was saying. And then she basically showed me proof. I was like, well, damn. Well, I guess I'm not totally surprised he's like that. But yeah, it was just like a little bit too much. It's like, some people, you stay the fuck away from them, It's like whatever, because he was saying like I saw the shit he was writing about her on Facebook, like, and having some other disgusting old woman, like 48 years old, with her flatty ass skin, who said, oh, Kai, I would like to work your parties with you and stuff like that. And I said, you probably remember her. And I said no. And I guess she had some like vendetta against me because I told her no. It's like, you're not there for what everyone else is there for. You're there to gossip and talk shit. So, no. Yeah, no. So apparently, she was going on Facebook trying to like shit talk me, but like nobody really cares. So it's like, join the group. Nobody really cares. But it was this disgusting old lady who was trying to get with Chris and Josh, and they turned her down, and found out that, oh, you like Jeannie. Well, Jeannie does parties with Kai, and that's bad. And it's like, so what?
Jeannie does what?
Parties with Kai. So,
Jeannie does what?
Parties with Kai. Parties.
Hold on. This is where I'm a little bit confused about, because, the whole Jeannie and Chris and Josh story was before she even met you. So why all of a sudden, since when did now the party become an issue?
When she first said she was doing, because the person who she invited to the party was Chris. the person she invited to the party was Chris. And you remember when you invited him, he had his little smart ass remark? Yes. So she said something. He said that to her. But then she said, well, you ain't paying for sex and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, you're just coming to a party to chill. And he's like, all right, well, I guess I'll go. And I said to her, I saw the invites you sent out. Are you sure these are the people you want to come to the party? So you know what I did? I deleted those invites. Limit drama or anything like that. I deleted those invites. Because when it first saw that she was co-hosting the parties and stuff like that, that's when all the shit talking really freaking came, and that's when my name was coming up. It was like, hey, you know Kai, blah blah blah, this and that, and it's like, what are you actually trying to say? But then you gotta again look at where this is coming from. Look at the people who this is coming from. So it's like once you figure that out, it's like, what you say really doesn't even make a difference. I paid no real mind to it. I was more interested in what the whole TV show thing with those twins really was about, what she was saying about the TV show thing. I thought that was pretty interesting. Because they were saying stuff about contracts and this and that, and like for, you know, they had to post up stuff like they were in a relationship and all this nonsense. I'm like, okay, well, you know, if you want to do that, then go do that. But just keep in mind, that's your kids in that sort of light too, you know? And obviously that's, you know, more drama in your direction. But it's TV. It's TV. I don't know anything about that sort of stuff. So it's TV. But what it basically looked like, it was just more drama bullshit. And I said to her, you know this isn't going to end the way you want it to. You know that, right? And she's like, yeah, but I can get money out of this and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you know you're not going to get anything, right? Like you see what's going on, like the drama and all this and the bullshit and the lying and blah blah blah. You're not gonna get anything out of this. I'm just gonna let you know. And I saw the shit that he was writing about her on Facebook, and I was like, you would think he wouldn't do that, shitty person. And she showed me messages he wrote. I think it was day before yesterday. She's like, because she said something on Facebook. And I guess she was talking to somebody else, and she sent them the message, and she said, you should see this. I was like, see what? And she showed it to me. I was like, oh, wow, well, that's not surprising. It was basically how he's sorry. He said that he fucked her so good and blah, 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 like mad shit. He was going in on Facebook, Erica. Like, he was going in. And then he wrote, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I wasn't myself, and blah, blah, blah. And he was writing so much shit. And she's like, why don't you go on Facebook and write that apology and tell people? And he's like, Erica, I gotta show you the messages. And he was like, why should he have to do that? But I'm thinking to myself, yo, dude, if you say some shit like that about me, like, yo, Kai, you a punk, you a pussy, and blah, 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 and I fight you and I whoop your ass, you need to say, yo, you got your ass whooped, that's it, squash it. Yo, he's like, I shouldn't have to do that. But I was like, but you did the opposite when it benefited you.
Back my name in public and then privately say I'm sorry, and then I don't know. This just sounds like this is going to be never ending.
But Erica, that's how it is. It doesn't, listen, it doesn't affect me. I found that shit funny. I kind of found it funny, but it's like I didn't want to go ha ha ha. It's like I just found it funny because, like, the shit that I've known about the twins, what I was told, is I find it very funny compared to this. Because he said something about him, like he doesn't like gay people or like faggots or something. He said faggots, and she told me he said faggots in front of her and shit like that. And then I'm like, wait a second. That don't matter.
That nigga better never say that around. I swear to God, I'll fucking swipe his tongue off.
But then I was like, wait a second, hold on. This don't make no sense.
He's a faggot.
Okay, now you remember what I told you about that, right? Yeah, so it's like, how you get, dude? You give your brother blowjobs. What's wrong with you? Second of all, you have sex with transgender girls and let them fuck you in the ass. You, the only time you better say faggot is if you're rocking a gay flag. Like, you got all right to. I'm like, yo, this dude is like really, like something's mentally wrong with him. And I was like, yo.
When the one and only time that I actually talked to her on the phone, and I told her, I said, "Hey, you going down this route is bound to lead to a lot of drama. It's gonna go Facebook Live." I said, "It's just a whole bunch of nonsense." She's like, "No, because Josh isn't really like that. Blah blah blah." This is where I stopped listening. I was just like, "Okay." I said, "But I'm pretty sure that guy has already told you that. Bring any type of drama towards our way. Anything, even if it's just this small drama.
You gotta go.
Get our names, get everything." I said, "Yo, I don't talk to that shit." I said, and that's what I told her. I was like, "I've heard about you. I mean, at your first party." I said, "I'm gonna tell you right now, you are so lucky that I was not there for the first party that you were at. I said, this is the outside."
I that's exactly, well, what you just said, I just said the opposite. I just flipped it around and said it the opposite, and I told her that. So, but yeah, that's pretty much exactly what I said. So.
But she says she's not in the scene, but yet everybody on her Facebook
is from the scene.
I don't understand.
Yeah, well, here's the funny thing is, I asked her about that. I said, you're not in the scene and blah, blah, blah. You don't go to parties. She said she'd been to 2 parties a while back, ether parties or some shit like that. And a long time. I was like, all right, well.
The first time I ever saw her picture, that was the first thing that came to my brain was something girl.
Yeah, but you know what? I've never ever in my life ever seen her there. Never.
She just gave off that vibe to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I've never seen her there though, and then because she told me, she explained to me how she met Gunner, and it was in because the shelter she lives in, that Gunner lived in, that shelter is 2 blocks from her house, and I think it was like she said she met her at like a Dollar Tree or something like that, like a Dollar Tree. But then she was talking to the husband. He's like, "Oh, yo, let's hang out with the kids and blah, blah, blah," and all that shit. Because Gunner's really always quick. As I remember, she's always quick to, if she don't know you, she's always quick to, if she feels there's something she could get out of it, yo, let's hang out. Because I remember before, like when I went to their house to pick up the pies. Oh, you should bring the kids and let's hang out. It's like, why would I do that? I don't even know you like that. You know? We seen each other 3 separate occasions. Why am I bringing my kids around you? No. So it's just very sketchy shit around those people. Like I already explained to her like the drama. I said first and foremost, and I told her this in front of Chrissy too. Any drama you bring to my wife in any way, you have to go. There's no ifs, ands, or buts like that. Anything you bring to her, you immediately have to go. I gave that very explanation because she's not going to tolerate your shit, because there's been people who seem like you and have been another way, and you have to go really fucking fast. I don't mind hearing the stupid, funny gossip, but when it comes to drama, that has to go. A laughable drama is funny, but if you're involved in it in any way, if you get involved in any way, because I told her very quickly, we will not fight outside drama for you. That is never going to happen. We don't expect you to do it for us, and we will not do it for you. We do not do that. Anything you do outside of us, you want to go rob a fucking bank, you go fucking do that. Don't bring that money over here, though. I don't give a fuck how much money it is. Don't bring that shit over here. That outside drama over there. Because when she got into an argument with one of the twins, to me they're one fucking person. Let me just say that. I don't know which is which, and I don't fucking care. But to me there's one fucking queer. Anyway, so.
The Josh is the quiet.
Yeah, Josh, I spoke to at the bar. At the time we went to, like, I spoke to him and he was just quiet. He was just quiet. And it's like, well, I'm gonna use the meat that's standing or something. But yeah, but I don't really understand the other kid because he gave off a really weird vibe that time when we were at the bar. You remember that whole thing? He's like, yo, can I kiss your girlfriend? Can I kiss her? And I'm there drinking, trying to have a drink and talk with you. And you're talking to the other girl. And he's like, yo, can I kiss your girl? And I was like, and then you looked at me, and he's like, you know what? You want to kiss her so bad? Go ahead. And it's like, there you go. Now you had your biggest dreams of the world. There you go. Get the fuck out of here. And then we're talking. Remember, me and you were talking to each other, and then you're like, the only reason he asked because he knows your whole crew and the whole lifestyle thing and shit like that. Other than that, he knows you probably punched him in the face. And I was like, yeah. So I was like, whatever. So I just like whatever. We're trying to have a good time. And that was just like so odd, don't you think? And it's like, dude, like really? Like, come on.
The kissing me is how he went on to that twinning show and was just like, I'm in the fetish world.
Oh my god. That those guys are just they're funny. I can't take them seriously. They're just like, well, that's apparently what they're supposed to be getting, their own sort of show or something. But with the way things are going, I don't know. I don't care. It's we need our own show, okay? Our own web show. It's called Kai and the Putana. But yeah, like I had to let him know, like, yo, you bring any trouble, especially around now, like you gotta no trouble. Because none of this stuff we really even. I know, you're very zero tolerance now. Like, oh my god, you're breathing too loud. You gotta go. Yeah.
What?
Not you.
Oh.
Oh, a hazmat suit. Make your hazmat suit with the wig. Just put the wig on. Yeah. Yeah, they usually live on this planet. Yeah, they usually live on this planet. That's it. So let me see it. Let me see it. So I guess. So the name is Squidward now.
His name is Turbo.
So that means your name is Squidward. Wait, no, the snail is. Oh yeah, you're SpongeBob.
SpongeBob is Gary.
Alright, so you're SpongeBob now.
No, Turbo is. Turbo was like the.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember that movie. I remember. Everything. So, I got good news that your doctor said you're getting a little bit better, right? I'm happy. Be careful what you're eating, though. Pay attention to what you're eating, right? Heavily pay attention to it. What? Still playing the bass? On the sun, you can't.
And I can. There's hats that, I have, SPF 50.
When you not going there? Oh yeah, you don't feel like being sick at the beach with the heat and everything. You can video chat with me tomorrow, since you're just gonna be there. Okay. Okay, baby?
Yeah, just hungry and I'm getting all the answers. I'm gonna go make something to eat. Are you getting back on to play the game?
Yeah, now I can finally do regular missions and play through now. Oh, the game that you liked that you were bought a couple years back, that movie game.
Which one?
The movie game with the killer and everything. It's free. It's free for PlayStation 4 now. And there was something else that I wanted to get with you.
I wanted to ask you about what's up with this new Castlevania that's on Netflix right now.
Holy shit, that's what I meant. Yeah, everybody's going ape shit over that thing. That shit.
I remember Link talking about that.
Yo, Erica, that shit got my dick hard. Honestly, oh my.
Link was a big fan of Castlevania.
Everyone's yo, because I saw Indigo posted and she was like, yo, I'm watching Castlevania, this shit's crazy. I was like, oh shit, that shit like blasted in my head. I was like, oh shit, I forgot to watch it. Because do we have Netflix?
I follow Netflix for free.
Yeah, okay. I forgot the okay, I gotta go back into my thing, messages, because Bree gave me her password too. They seen it already, they saw it at school. Okay. Because when me and Shinoda was watching Castlevania, we saw it on the computer, like all the way through. Oh my. Yeah, we went to Kiss Anime and just watched it all the way through. Yo, what the hell, man? I was like, damn. And then they stopped it. They stopped it right at the best part. Right there where they find the other vamp. And I was like, yo, once I saw him put his coat on, I was like, yo, that's it. Shit's about to go down, yo. Because that
The reason why I didn't watch it yet was because this is not one of those things where you need to know the backstory first before you can watch it.
No, because the backstory is mad. Because people who are watching it know it because of the video game. Because there's one real main Castlevania, and it's that you play as the vampire. Basically, the village is getting terrorized, and it's the Belmont family that always takes on the vampires because they know special skills and stuff. And the town hates them because they think they're witches. But they're really, the saviors of everything. I just told you the whole story right there, pretty much. Now, then it goes into a different timeline, into a different era. Dracula's son now is out to kill him. His own son. So, remember when we was watching Vampire Hunter D? That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Minus the love story with the girl. That's exactly what it is. So, really, really good. Really freaking good. You have to watch that anime though, My Hero Academia. I was so against this anime until I got to like the 3rd, 4th episode. And that shit started jerking at my tears. I was like, alright. I felt mad. I was like, damn, bro. Basically, every kid now in a certain generation, like almost every kid, it's like I think they said it was like 80% of a child that's born is born with a special gift. is called a quirk. And your quirk is basically your ability. It's usually based on what your parents had or your grandparents had. So you would have something compared to them or a random ability. It's about the main character kid whose parents had abilities as minor as they were, but he was born without them. And basically the world worships superheroes. That's like a job. That's how you make good money. Not like an accountant, as a superhero. And they have different foundations. And the kids go to school to learn how to be better superheroes. But you also have villains. And these are people who are also born with quirks, but they're like, you know, I'm going to be a bad guy. So it's really freaking good, Erica. Like, watch it in sub and dub first, but the second season is gonna be sub. I didn't want to watch it sub, but yeah, I just bit the bullet and just watched it. And I like it. So it's really, really good. It's really good. Sad. It's really good though. Anything new though? Anything else? I love you.
Talk to you later.
Of course.